You need to bring more women for your husband. Trust me, the moment you accept this, your life's gonna change. Men need more than one woman, and men crave more than one woman.
Let me break this down for you real quick, yeah? First of all, I believe that the majority of Muslims lost track of the correct understanding of polygamy. Yeah, somehow we have this mixed up idea that polygamy belongs to man only, as if the man is some kind of wild animal who always feels the urge to have intercourse with different type of women, and therefore we need to gift him with multiple wives in order to make him happy. I think that's a pretty ridiculous portrayal of a man. We should give our Muslim brothers or men in general more credit and value them as men with self control instead of viewing them as a bunch of lustful dogs, let's say, walking around and collecting women as if it's a game, right? So, in my humble opinion, polygamy wasn't designed to meet the needs of a man in the first place. Rather, it's to take care of the woman needs. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not arguing that a man shouldn't have more than one wife. Yeah, if you think you're capable of it, then go for it, okay? But if it really would be the case, as the sister is stating over and over again, that a man with only one woman is unhappy and that there is no way a monogamous marriage could work, then the verse in the Quran, which is about polygamy, would mainly talk about the physical needs of the men instead of targeting and emphasizing on justice at three different times in one verse. Yeah, primarily justice to the orphans, as the verse clearly begins by putting focus on widows and orphans. So, to me, it seems that this is more about encouraging the Muslim man to take on additional responsibility. I mean, you already have one wife. Okay, take another, marry them in twos, threes, and fours if you have to. And by doing that, you will be taking care of those widows and also their children, which is the orphans, right? But don't forget that there is an if then clause. Yeah, the verse is saying, if this, then that. If you fear you wouldn't do justice, then stick to whatever you have and you'll be fine. So don't make polygamy to a requirement for a healthy marriage, especially when Allah Himself didn't do so. And also, let's get into the matter of jealousy, because I think it's a very toxic statement the sister made. Because at the end of the day, jealousy is desire. Yeah, you cannot be jealous of someone you don't truly desire. And if you truly love your husband, I mean, we're not talking about feeling jealous for someone's apartment or someone's car. It's your husband, for God's sake. So, jealousy for the husband is a very normal and natural human reaction. But this sister is putting lots of unnecessary pressure on other sisters, making them feel less of themselves. And even in one video, she labeled the sisters who doesn't have the same mindset as she does as being selfish. Now, let me tell you something. I'm the least bit selfish person, okay? But when it comes to my husband, I turn to be the most selfish person on this planet. I mean, how can I love my husband, truly love my husband, and at the same time speaking so positively about polygamy with such a huge smile on my face, jumping up and down, intending to share him? I mean, it's one thing accepting polygamy, but rooting for it, I don't know, it's kind of fishy to me. Yeah. And let's say even if your man is wealthy enough so that your material well being will not be impacted, still you're going to have to share your husband's time. And I feel like time is the most important thing to us women. It's a big deal, isn't it? I wouldn't even want to share my husband's time with his male friends, let alone another wife. So, I don't know, sis. Sharing your husband is definitely not great news.